evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Chris. I'm the founder and CEO of PRP. Today, it's my pleasure to here to introduce our one new and innovation product we call the Evercall. Before I kick off my presentation, I just want to ask you guys a question. Have you ever forget your wife's birthday or your girlfriend's birthday, even the wedding anniversary? If you did, you're dead, right? Or have you go to the supermarket, buy all the stuff, when you come home, you forget most important stuff? Or you have a lot of a conference call, but you forget the most important one. Or you have a meeting with your boss, you are late, or even the interview. So the kind of the information which we want to give you the solution is they will give you the phone call immediately to remind you what's going on here. So in this case, I want to show one of the examples. For example, your girlfriend first, and then you know the date, you know the time, and the most important thing is you can record your voice, say this is your girlfriend's birthday, something like that. So when you make this kind of thing, the call will come in, and this call will tell you, okay, today is your girlfriend's birthday. Don't forget, give you a call, or don't forget to give you a gift, something like that. So that is very fantastic, isn't it? But people will always say, this kind of information already in my calendar. How come I have to do it again? So in this kind of case, what is next we want to bring is you can import your Google Calendar or your Facebook event or other calendar. And then next step, for example, you have 10 tests during the week, you don't want to receive a 10 call. You maybe want to receive 2 or 3 most important ones. So in this case, you can select the right-hand side to ignore my camera thing, and then you set the left-hand side, for example, a little bit, 5 minutes in advance to give you the warning call, or 15 minutes. Or by the end, they give you 1 hour in advance. That's based on what you need. This kind of UI design, and then they make our customer feel more easier. And the most important thing, you can voice. You can leave just a voice message by yourself. But as I mentioned, people always late, right? So in this case, you don't want to give us some voice. But if these events come from your Google Calendar, they already structured there. So this structure actually, for example, is a meeting with my evil boss Chris. In that case, if we didn't get any voice there, we will translate this kind of letter into the voice directly. So when the call comes in, you will say, okay, I understood, I have a meeting with my boss. So next step, how to go to the market? So as I mentioned, you can see this kind of self-reminder, remind yourself, right? So we want to, first of all, want to do this one by one. You want to expand your business to another one. So it's a third-party engagement. What's a third-party engagement mean? Your wife can remind the husband, boyfriend remind the girlfriend. So your wife can remind, oh, don't forget to bring the milk, or don't forget to bring the vegetable when you come home. That kind of case. So people on the, for example, 7 p.m. when you just want to go home, you pass away a supermarket, the phone is coming. You say, oh, my wife, pick up. Honey, what's up? And then it's your voice, it's your wife's voice say, don't forget to buy the milk. Yeah? So next step, we want to one-to-many. So another of the organizer, they organize the event due to the weather change or time constraint, and then maybe they cannot, every time they want to change your plan, they need to call 30 people, 20 people. In that case, actually you can voice. Say, okay, because Taiwan has a typhoon, so typhoon coming, we're going to change the plan or postpone the plan. So in that kind of case, you can voice, and every participant will receive the call immediately, and then they can do that kind of information sharing. Sorry. So because time constraint, I don't have time to talk about our current data. We have data there, so you can see more, or we can talk later. The next thing I want to say is how execution for the future. So you know the birthday, right? The birthday reminder. Maybe you are missing to say happy birthday to your good friend, but it's not so good, so you forget, right? So in this case, actually, you can build out a template when the person come in, they come the template here. Look at the phone call by now. Yeah, this is a greeting card. When you pick up the phone, actually they will say, please say happy birthday and then happy birthday song. But for your best friend, we can do the customize for them. Yeah. So last but not least, I will talk to you about the team, our team member. Actually, I come from the financial side. I work in the JP Morgan lender over 60 years. So I will do the business side, strategy, and marketing. But we have very, very good CTO for the technology. They can, so as I mentioned, we'll file the US patent already. And we also have a designer, actually an 8-year web designer experience. All the UI icon is designed by ourselves. The most important thing is execution plan. Our COO actually will plan this kind of execution. We are just a 10-month company. But actually, by the end of this year, we will have a second product come through. So that kind of case, we want to get going. Okay. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much.
So if some of the guests actually your lady want to come to the front, welcome. You can do it right now. So we're going to have welcome our next speaker too.